Aloha, this is Representative Gene Ward in room 318 in the state capitol. To my colleagues also in the state capitol, the chair of the EEP committee, Hermina Morita, and co-chair, vice chair, Representative Denny Kaufman. This is a V-mail that I'm sending to you. Not an email, but a V-mail. Video mail is different than an email because I want to tell you about a bill that I'm introducing, HB491, which I think the people of Hawaii have an interest and the committee would have an interest to have it heard. It's what I call a solar on every roof. It's a bill that basically makes solar, water heater solar that is, so affordable that we can take the 3/4 of the population of the state of Hawaii that doesn't have solar and make it so affordable that they will put it on their roof. And some of the reasons why this bill should be introduced is, number one, that it saves money. It saves the taxpayers money. Those in your district, it'll save them money. But it also saves the state of Hawaii money because you know there's $7 billion that we export from our economy to import the fuel to make all of this stuff possible. Burning our electricity, our cars, our airports, planes, etc. The second thing is we have to put solar on every roof because now is the time we can't fall asleep in the legislature. Gas was at $5 a gallon, now it's back to about $2.50. But if we don't move now while there's momentum, we can fall back and we can miss the opportunity to do that. House Bill 491 is not only affordable, it's politically the right thing to do, and it's the timing to do that now. The other reason why this is a very, very important bill is because it takes away what otherwise was an exemption for the retrofits in the bill that we passed last year. This bill cleans up that bill that said those of you who want to retrofit your solar on your house, you get no tax credits. This one actually cleans that up. It reinstalls the tax credit, and what it does is this. It takes it from 35% state tax credit and puts it into 50%. 50% means you get a better amount of return in what you're going to do otherwise for your investment. If you, for example, buy a $5,000 solar system, you get $1,000 rebate from HECO, you get a 30% from the feds, and you get a 35% in the old way, but a new under this bill you get 50%, which means basically a $5,000 system will cost you $4,200. That means it's only going to cost you $800 to put solar on your roof, which is going to save money for the state of Hawaii, it's going to save the taxpayers money, and it's going to be an advantage to all of us as we get off of dependency on oil from those countries that are not sometimes very friendly to us. So House Bill 4911 is the carrot. In that bill also is an incentive to have leasing. It allows leasing to take place. There's an understanding from those in this industry that there's going to be a leasing company come in just within a matter of weeks into the state of Hawaii. I believe the name is Solar City. They're one of the biggest leasing of solar equipment on the roofs of the people of California. They will be here, which means you can get solar on your roof free. You just pay a monthly lease. You don't have any money up front. And again, that's going to save people money in the state of Hawaii. That bill, House Bill 491, takes the old bill, makes it into new, takes leasing up. And the other third thing I want to talk to you about is that it expands the pay-as-you-save program. As you know, the pay-as-you-save program, pay-as-you-save, is Hawaiian Electric basically putting a free solar on the roof, and then from the profit that you make or the amount that you save, you then end up paying back or amortizing the loan, if you will, paying back the loan by the amount of difference between what you paid in your old bill and what you pay with the new bill. For those reasons, House Bill 4911, I would submit, is reason enough to have a good hearing, a good public airing of reasons why we can make it so easy for the state of Hawaii to have a solar on every roof. And now that leads me to the second bill, and that's House Bill 1836. The first bill that I just spoke to you about is the carrot. House Bill 1836 is the stick. It's saying in a certain amount of time into the future, if we don't have a solar on every roof, we're going to have to get very serious about this. In what some would say by 2020, some have even said before that we should be able to get a solar on every roof if we have the financing and the other mechanisms in place. But if there's not, it's going to be mandatory the same way in 2010. If you're building a new house or if you're renovating and making a new structure, you have to put solar on that particular roof. What I think is the time has come for this, this area. We need to have a public hearing on that. This is Representative Gene Ward saying, look at House Bill 1836 as a stick. Look at House Bill 49, whatever the number was that I had given earlier, 4917. That's the difference between passively going through, well, we had some expensive gas to where now it's cheap, so why even bother with it? But we've got to get these bills heard. We've got to get them into the public because we've got to plan for our future. Our children are at stake, our grandchildren. Solar on every roof is a mantra that my office is going to be saying and speaking until it happens and it can be a reality. This is the best place in the world for it. We will be a world role model, but we need this piece of legislation. Thank you for listening to this V-mail. I look forward to talking to you on the floor and talking to you in the neighborhoods. Thank you and aloha.